But let me support Kajwang fully in this sense that we have been with Kajwang since the demise of his brother, who was my very good friend, and God rest his soul in peace. This gentleman is a hard worker. He is brilliant in the Senate. He can lead the people of Homa Bay as far as the Senate position is concerned, and he is right about that. But what he is dead wrong about is the presumption that in State House there will be one man who alleges to be Moses and Joshua and speaks like Saul
at the same time.
At the same time.
That sounds like the Jubilee Brigade.
and I tell you, that is where he falls flat. But because we are good friends, you know, I would want to advise him that you know, the journey to State House is a journey that calls for one to have a very good roadmap. But by the way, Senator Kajwang, I saw Moses, Aka, Joshua somewhere in Jerusalem, next to the
Wailing Wall.
The Wailing Wall.
Yes.
And I'm sure he must have been looking for a revelation. That revelation I've been saying must be telling him by now that between 2000 and between 2007 and all the way to 2013, when they were together with one Mwai Kibaki, we had a parliamentary system that time. And you see, look at, for example, the example of Britain. Theresa May has risen to the highest position in that land under their system. Under the system we had that time, Joshua, you know, Moses, rose to the highest position in this land under that system. And what I've been wondering is, even as of now, why can't they first acknowledge, accept and be thankful that he had the opportunity to rise to the highest position in this country, to lead the country, and say now it is time, when his body went home, Mwai Kibaki, to go home together with him. But I don't know what this obsession with the tag and name president is. It is the same office that he occupied as prime minister. It is same powers, same country, same people, same leadership. Why do you want to recycle?
You know, Jalash, one thing that Raila keeps telling us is that if you've come here to help me, then you're wrong. But if you've come here for the nation, then you're in the right place. It is not about Raila becoming president, because he has all the material comforts that one would have. He's a son of a former vice president. I mean, many of us are children of school teachers and peasants and small people. So he's been there, and he's not doing this for himself. He can afford to retire. He can afford to sit at home and watch as things unfold. But in a corporate like Royal Media Group, the reason why CEOs get fired or hired is because of execution. It is simply because of execution. And that is the burning desire that we have in NASA, that we've got very good plans in this country. We've got very good aspirations. We've got a lot of potential. We've got potentially 1 billion barrels of oil there in Turkana. We've got fertile land. We've got all these parks and beaches. But we are not turning that potential into something that is useful, such that today there is no unga on the shelves. And people think that this unga problem is a middle class problem. This is a problem that afflicts the bottom of the pyramid. And it is at the bottom of the pyramid where the votes are. And that is why, my brother Kimani Wamatangi, I can tell you, it is this unga revolution, this unga question, that is going to determine the next election. Senator Wamatangi, respond.
Just to, let's agree about one thing. You know, it is said, one, as Christians, as fellow human beings, we need to walk side by side and help each other. So on this one, I would want to very, very soberly help my very good friend and anyone else who is a follower of the NASA group and their ideology.
You're now rocking with the best, man.
It's the Hot Breakfast with Jeff and Jalango.